Stars fading, but I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss.
And he just said to me, he said, you have got a real nice voice, you know. And he said, well, in the future, if I ever think of... He actually said that night, if I ever think of doing something with somebody else, would you like to sing with us, you know? And I thought, yeah, joke, haha, laughing, you know. And then we went home, and it just became like a sort of one of them where you can say, you never say where I met once, you know.
Slate 3, take 2. Hey, you dancing?
And about 2 years later, he contacted his friend who was with him that night, and he said, listen, you know, you remember the girl who sang? You got to go and find out where she works. And luckily he found the shop where I was working, which I couldn't believe he remembered me really.
Stars fading, but I linger on.
And so he came in and he was saying, oh well, do you remember that night when you sang in front of him? And he remembers you from that night, and the girl who's with him now is thinking of leaving, you know. And I went in the back with, like, where I was working, and I was like, go and sing him the beautiful self.
This sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream.
When Paul and Dave finished writing the songs in Seville, they both came back to Hull, where they still live. Although Paul wasn't born in Hull, he really loves it here.
Well, this street, Grafton Street, where this pub, the Grafton is where me and Paul met. Well, we met because we lived down it.
So yeah, it's pretty important. When I first moved down here, I lived at 70 and then bought a house, 52. And Dave, well, I better not say, I shouldn't say all these numbers, should I?
And we've got a few houses down here that we've bought that our mates live in as well.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a bit of, and this place is still pretty much the meeting place for the band sort of thing. And we've got the pensioners party today. We're running it. It's quite a big thing, really. We helped sort of sponsor it, yeah. They do the sort of work, and we sort of provide a bit of entertainment and sandwiches. Well, yeah, it's quite an important day, really. It's the talk of every old people's home around the district. They're all jealous of our pensioners party.
Singing for people of our age and older rather than our age and younger. I think the whole idea of pop is young blues, young person's blues. You know, my baby left me, and it is baby. They sing baby all the time, you know. And when you find out what baby did, in fact all she did was talk to another man, or maybe she ran off with another man, but that happens, doesn't it? But when that happens at the age of 50, then you're in deep shit, aren't you? And I prefer to write about people who are in, you know, what have they got to do, who are they going to cook for? Do you know what I mean? They've cooked for two for the whole of their life, and who's there now, sort of thing.
Your heart is wet, and you can call me leisure, and I can call you rest. Can't stop thinking that you should have guessed. Should have held you closer to our chest. Cause our shoulders got there for that test. Now you can call me leisure, and I can call you rest.
Can we start again, please? And play the same song at the same time. I'll sort my headphones out. Are you why are we playing it so madly and badly? Any volunteers?
My official title is Rhythm Consultant, and basically I'm just in the pair of ears, just kind of helping out a friend, helping out an old friend.
One more beat, I think, or it just has a dugug too many.
I was very paranoid about, you know, walking in on somebody else's band and suddenly going, do this, do that, try this, that's rubbish, you know. If there was anywhere that me and Paul rowed the most, it was in the studio. Because Paul's got so definite ideas about how he wants to do it, and Paul was quite sort of dictatorial. So I wasn't quite sure if we worked together, you know, for more than a couple of days, that we wouldn't start just rowing, you know, the same old fights would start. So, but I mean, in the, you know, the stuff I did on the last album and on this, we've got on fine. I think Paul's he's mellowed with age.
I'll stop drinking. Just watch the camera shake a bit. Partly because I was drinking too much, as you may have noticed it earlier in the film. Just a bit too much. It takes a while, you know, because I'm so used to that pattern of life, you know, get up, do a bit of work, go for a drink, start acting silly and start showing off and probably making quite a few people laugh and then getting more drunk and then the laughs stop. Because I'm used to that sort of pattern. It's quite difficult to sort of get yourself a new pattern, but I'm gradually getting it, so I'm looking forward to the next few months. I'm looking forward to doing the first concert, you know, sober. Not that I never, well, apart from one gig I think in Cambridge where I got drunk, but in general I never got drunk before a gig. But I'd like to sort of like be absolutely stone cold sober, because I think I sing better when I'm sober, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to everything since I found Christ.
It'd gone beyond kind of enjoyable for him. Sort of, you know, someone drunk at breakfast is nearly always sad, I think, you know, and even for the person who it is, who's drunk at breakfast, you know, or drunk at lunchtime. It's like, I don't know, they don't look really happy with themselves, you know. And because everyone around isn't really still joining in the spirit, they're quite happy to get going like that midnight, you know, but not 10 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock in the morning, it's like. So, I'm glad that might be gone, really, for his sake, really. I don't think he was happy with it.
I'm glad he stopped, because it's the old thing, isn't it, like fire thing, good servant, bad master sort of thing, and he was going too far and he was doing himself damage. So I'm glad he stopped. I hope he keeps it up.